Welcome everybody, this is Kayo from RedventsTv, and you ever get to a point where you feel like you could just not give a shit anymore? You come to expect the worst, you turn into this pessimist. That's kind of where I'm at right now, and I think that is a lot, if not the majority of United fans right now. I'm talking to you guys now off the back of a 4-1 defeat away to Manchester City. I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm fucking fed up. I am fucking fed up of seeing my team lose. And what's even worse, I'm fed up of seeing my team lose and having their soul taken away from them in a match. And more times than any other, it's been to Manchester City. And that's something I just cannot fucking accept. And I'm not gonna lie, if it wasn't this late in the evening that I'm recording this, and if I wasn't in a place where people are close by and whatnot, and I need to keep my composure, I would be cussing up a storm true Geordie fucking style. I already kind of am, but I'll be doing it at like times 10. The club itself is, a lot of people say it's rotten from the top down, and I think what they think is like, it's rotten in the sense that it's all bad and it's not functioning for the purpose of winning trophies. And it is actually perfect. It's perfect for profit. It's perfect for clicks. It's perfect for sponsorship. It's perfect for making money and dividends for the stockholders and the owners. That's what it is. Milking the club like a fucking cow. So here's the thing. Being in the upper echelon of football is not possible because the structure doesn't back you, and maintaining a period of dominance, that it is not conducive to that. The culture of the team, with or without Solskjaer coming and giving a needed boost, the problem is that down to the core, the majority of these players are fucking bitches. We've seen it time and time again when we play teams that are on job. And when I say on job, it doesn't even need to be a team that is technically and coach superior to ours. I'm talking about teams that literally just know how to fucking defend as a unit and know how to barge you off the ball, tactical fouls, niggle you here and there and get underneath your skin. You bitch and you moan and it throws you off your game. These players do not have the mental fortitude it takes to be champions, to be winners. It seems like a boxer with a glass jaw. They're great, they can box in range and they can, but as soon as somebody put the pressure on them, and let's just put, I can't even use the analogy that we are good at being the hammer but not the nail, because we're not even good at being the fucking hammer now either. I don't understand it. It's like we cannot seem to get everything clicking properly. There's only one game we played with any kind of decency, was the beginning of Solskjaer's reign, when we played against Cardiff, and that goal that Martial scored at the end, that team move, was Barcelona at its peak. It might be a bit of a stretch, but it was in that ilk. It was in that zone. But then, for the sake of his job and all that shit, we just had to play some pussy ass football. The players throw Solskjaer under the bus. He's gone now. You bring Ragnick in, right? All this shit about, you're hearing things about, they don't want to go home so late, the training is a bit too hard, or whatever the fuck. It's a bunch of complaints. Then there's internal strife. I don't give a damn, brethren. All they're getting paid too much to be complaining about going home. It have people going home at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning in bitter cold, not in a Range Rover, not in a Mercedes Benz, not in a Audi, and definitely not being paid over 100 grand a fucking week. Man the fuck up. Now you have Ragnick, who's going to try and help reshape this club, dealing with a bunch of players and teams and a structure that's borderline two to three managerial situations old in terms of players, staff, tactics, ideals. It's a tough thing to work around, right? And clearly you see now that one of the pieces of the puzzle, in terms of, you have a coach that is a step up from Solskjaer, more than multiple steps up from Solskjaer, and the players just cannot adapt. They cannot step up. They can't. The lot of them cannot step up. And it's also not only because maybe it's not within their skill set or anything like that. It is because they do not have the fucking heart. We accuse Arsenal of being spineless for how many seasons now? We are spineless. Too many times we've gotten our soul snatched by Manchester City. Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. Too many times they've just popped the ball and the fans, the two of them that are there in the Etihad at any point in time, just screaming ole 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 with every pass. Too many times that has happened to us, and too many times we have not shown fight in that situation. Nothing is wrong with being beaten by a better side, but at least act like you have some balls. Act like you have some pride. I could go and play a Sunday league game. The game is passing me by. I'm not good enough, and I could go, oh. I am not a footballer. I am not a professional. I am not like that. Is my pride. My life's work is not based on that Sunday league game. But guess what, motherfucker? Your pride, your career, everything you stand for as a player, as a professional, rise every time you put on that shirt. What are you saying, or who are you when you given lack of performances like this? And yes, Ragnick has come in and steadied the ship in terms of results, in terms of you see what he wants us to do, but the team can only manage it for maybe 20 minutes for an entire fucking game. And our results have improved. Apart from this this result, we've been scored upon less. We've lost fewer games. We've gained more points. My concern was I wanted to see a change in the pattern of play. I wanted to see our team actually having a style of play that can clearly be discerned. We're seeing that to some degree. I want to see players that deserve to be playing. I'm seeing some of that. Unfortunately, we have too many players that do not deserve their spots, but they're in those spots because we have no one better. And in some cases, it's not their fault because they were brought in to play a different role under a different regime. However, while you're here, have some pride in yourself. Even if you don't play for the badge, even if you don't like the manager, even if you're not done with this regime, what about you as a player? What about you as a professional? What about you as a career person? You have no pride in yourself, and that's not how y'all play. Because at the end of the day, that is not how our team used to play. We played and we won having teams that were way better than us, either on the day or in general, but by being coached properly, by being managed properly, and by each and every player giving 110% on that pitch every single time we step on that pitch and outlasting our opponents. We won and we built a legacy. Didn't require a financial takeover. Didn't require billions of dollars. None of that. Listen. When you look at what it means to have domination, what it means to have a good structure, to have domination and constant and consistent success, we will never have that. It's why we've been so erratic, and it's only under Solskjaer we made some steady progress in terms of the league, and then it fell off. Why? Because the structure is not in place to maintain steady growth and maintain the growth, and also get us over the line when it comes to success. Because every time we face a team that we're supposed to be on par with and be competitive with, we have failed miserably, because it's a whole nother tier above in terms of all the things that they have going for them and the structure that they have in place versus ours. And that gap is clear every single time we step on the pitch with a top 3 team: Chelsea, Liverpool, ManCity. And occasionally Tottenham comes in and batters us a little bit. But every time we step on the pitch with these teams, we're not even second best. We're literally, we shouldn't even be on the pitch with them. Whether it be 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-1, we are outplayed, and we're humbled by the end of the match. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of being humbled like that. I miss the days when we could brag. I miss the days when we could boast, and I miss the days when we will be looking at, okay, how good of a performance, or how are we going to get around this team today to win, as opposed to fucking hell, I don't know how we gonna do this. I assume we're gonna lose. And I'm not asking for that. I'm not even asking for the dominance back. I'm asking and I'm demanding as a United fan, and on behalf of every other United fan, that we deserve more for the resources that are there, for the money that we pay, for the loyalty that we show. We deserve more than some whiny bitches who cannot be fucked to play their hearts out for 90 to 96 minutes 2 or 3 times a week at a rate of an average of maybe about 150 grand a fucking week. I also said in another video where I think we're going to finish, let's just say I don't think it's going to be top 4. I'll say that much. And we need to hire a better profiler player. We need to get somebody who's willing to work their ass off. Our team is not a team that is meant to be for people to come, gather a big paycheck, build their status, build their social media followings, and then move on to our next club that is doing better than us. It's not that. Our club is the fucking destination, not a landing pad. Man United, based on how well we were doing, we had about a decade or so in terms of gap, in terms of money, deals, worldwide appeal, all that kind of stuff. We were it. We were the Real Madrid, the Barcelona, the PSG of this of the Premier League for a long time, and we had a lot of time to set ourselves up to be basically the PSG of our league, no matter how other teams get better. But we squandered it, and they've caught up. I don't even want to watch the games anymore, even the ones where we're kind of guaranteed to win, or we should win. Look at Middlesbrough. The fuck was that? I really, really, really pray Rangnick is successful in what he plans to do for this club. I hope and pray that the Glazers allow him to do what needs to be done. But in general, it's been Arsenal-esque, if I may. This season we will be the Arsenal in this situation, because they're above us now, and they have what, 3 games in hand, or 2 games in hand. It's terrible. We're fucked. We're fucked this season. Y'all don't understand it. We are fucked this season. It might be one of our lowest finishes. It might be on par with when we finish with Moyes. It might even be lower than that. And I'm not going to lie, the day these players, which I think they already have started to give up on playing football on the pitch for the badge and for the club and for their own pride as players and men, it's the day I give up on supporting you, brethren. I'm a fan of the club till the day that I die. I'm not even from Manchester. But everything they stand for, where I'm from, who from Trinidad, where I'm from, who played for that club is where I got the connection from. And almost everything in life I've chosen to support and love out of my own choice. Nobody told me to. I chose to do this. So I choose to support this club. I've chosen to devote my loyalty, my football loyalty, as trivial or whatever as it may seem to people, my loyalty to this club. And if you give up on my club, I give up on you. Simple as that. This is fucking nonsense, man. One of the richest, most followed club in the world. Actually, the club that started this version of a rock star club, with the money and the fame and the high profile signings and the winning things in Fergie time, and some of the most electrifying moments in football history came from our club. And here we are, getting our soul snatched by a city rival whom we haven't considered rivals since the fucking 1960s, who they view us more of a rival than we view them. Getting our soul snatched by them. Getting our soul snatched by our arch rivals across the city in Liverpool. Getting our asses handed to us time and time again. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. I'm tired of falling. Anyway, that's my rant. This is Kai from RedventsTv signing off. Take care and I'll see you in the next rant. Get new fucking owners. Get new owners. Let's start with that. Oh my god. Don't even get me started on the Glazers. I'll have to do another thing on the Glazers. We're going to have to start over if this is the direction that we're going with Rangnick. I think time has gone by and each manager that we've had has proven to be slightly better than we originally thought, given the circumstances they were hired in. And at the same time, the stock of each player that has been at this club has fallen significantly, and also the likability of them has fallen significantly the more and more we learn about how spineless they actually are.